All right, my friends. Let's do this. It's time for episode 208 of my Sunday night Stay-At-Homebodies virtual open mic, where I post a little open mic set here on YouTube every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time. Then I repost, share it over there on Facebook on my timeline, and then underneath that post, I list all the musical friends that I'm in the process of catching up with, their new and old videos and albums and whatever I can find of the people that I know who make music. So if you're one of those people and you want me to hear something that you've got, preferably something new, but it doesn't have to be, post it below this video or perhaps over there on Facebook, even better, and then I will listen and comment, because Sunday nights, that's when I listen to my musical friends. If I see a video posted on Facebook from one of my friends, grab the URL and I listen to it Sunday night. So let me get my pregame going, and then I'll tell you a little bit about tonight's set. Oh, wait a second. Ah, that should be better, huh? There we go. See, that was the camera as the mic. This is the mic as the mic. I think I'm just going to let that intro be, because my mic setting is up so high, you probably heard me. So anyway, let me get my pregame going, and I'll be right back. All right. Light a little incense. Bob. There we go. Pretty good. Now we'll go with a little new school here. A lot of clicks. This, you hoot on this. Likely to be some hollering. Because as we all know, hooting leads to hollering. A little shot of the Dylan whiskey. Not much of a drinker. When I do drink, though, I drink, well, maybe some sake with sushi, but this is, can you see that? Heaven's Door, Bob Dylan's Heaven's Door whiskey. It might be good whiskey. But I wouldn't know. All right, tonight we're doing a true open mic set, because I'm doing a brand new theme. I've been doing take twos of earlier themes that I did a few years ago when I first started this, and I've been doing take twos, and I'm going to go back to doing take twos probably next week. But this week we have a new theme, and the first three songs are all out of my range, and the last one is a brand new one. So you're gonna hear some notes that aren't perfect. But I'll tell you what, all these songs, except for the last one, are free at GeneBurnett.com. So if you want to hear a better version than whatever the hell I'm going to do tonight, go to GeneBurnett.com, musical recordings, and find which album it's on. Click on the player and then download the song. It's all free. All right, one more sipper. Plus, I got a sore throat. I'm a little raspy today. And they're out of my range. The sun's in my eye. The ground's uneven. We're doing we're doing arrow songs. We're doing songs in which the concept of the arrow is involved. First, an old one called Arrow from 1983. To receive your gift is my gift to you. To give a gift is to get one too. There is no need to repay love. To accept it is enough. We are two and we are one. music is fun. My empty cup is full indeed. Pour the empty cup in me. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Let me go, shoot me home. Meet you by the water when the sun is sinking low. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Eagles fly and I just walk. The wise can hear it, I just talk. Someday I will hear it too. When I do, I'll be with you. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Let me go, shoot me home. Meet you by the water when the sun is sinking low. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Heart to heart and skin to skin. Nobody loses, we both win. You play your way, I'll play mine. If we both play, we'll both be fine. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Let me go, shoot me home. Meet you by the water when the sun is sinking low. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Draw me like an arrow in your bow. Yeah, arrow. Draw me like an arrow in your... Ooh, that's a high note. Oh, man. I just sang differently then. I wrote differently then. And, you go back and try them sometimes and you realize, another guy wrote that song. And another guy sang it. And I'm not that guy, but I know him very well. Another one out of my range. There's a thing in physics called time's arrow. Which way, just is time a one-way arrow, or is it possible to go forward and back? A subject of controversy in the physics world. So this particular song is related to time, and it has an arrow in it. It's not officially totally an arrow song, but it has an arrow in it, and it's related to time, which is also associated with the time's arrow forward kind of a thing. Another out of my range song. Be the arrow, be the bow. Be the rock or be the flow. Doesn't matter who you know, you're still gonna die. If you're the candy or the wrapper, you're still headed for the crapper. Be a Dick, be a Jane, you're still circling the drain. 'Cause we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all headed for the soil. When we shrug this mortal coil, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Be the hero, be the ghost. Build a castle, build a moat. You can hit the highest note, you're still gonna die. Play the coolest, fastest riff. Pretty soon you'll be a stiff. Be the beauty, be the beast. Pretty soon you'll be deceased. 'Cause we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all headed for the soil. When we shrug this mortal coil, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Be a knockout in the news. Pretty soon you'll be worm food. It ain't polite, it's kinda rude. We're all gonna die. If you're feeling young and free, pretty soon you'll cease to be. When your battles, when your war, pretty soon you'll be no more. 'Cause we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all headed for the soil. When we shrug this mortal coil, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Both the sane and the crazies end up pushing up the daisies. Dancing tango, dancing tap, you'll be taking a dirt nap. Lady luck, you can have her, you'll still end up a cadaver. Even you handsome lug, someday we will pull the plug. Be the mirror, be the smoke, you're still gonna croak. It doesn't matter what your highest mark is, you'll still end up a carcass. No matter what the score is, let me show you where the door is. You can be the hare or the tortoise. Here comes rigor mortis. If you're the doctor or the nurse, things are going to get worse. You can have the deepest purse, but you'll be riding in a hearse. 'Cause we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all headed for the soil. When we shrug this mortal coil, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. You can face face it, you can duck it. You can take your job and chuck it. You can move out to Nantucket. You will still kick the bucket, 'cause we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Yeah, true story. True story. Yeah. Somebody once commented on YouTube, couldn't there be a life positive affirmation verse at the end? I understand that, but that's not what the song's about. It's my Dead Parrot Skit song, you know? That's what it is. Another one in which arrows come into play but aren't the main deal. A little bit out of my range. Go away, I know I'll be okay. I can fill my days just fine. But I want you to stay here in my way. I don't want to be right all the time. So fuck me up, throw me off, slow me down, turn me on, crack me up, brush me off, just be anything but gone. Fuck me up. When you go away, weeks turn into days, work turns into play just fine. Things to do get done, but it's not half as fun as having you around a mess with my mind. So fuck me up, turn me off, throw me off, just slow me down, turn me on, crack me up, brush me off, just be anything but gone. Fuck me up. My arrows just fly too straight. I don't make enough mistakes. Nobody makes me wait like you. So fuck me up, throw me off, slow me down, turn me on, crack me up, brush me off, was a close one. I have this weird, I don't know, kind of perverse thing where if I write a song with a really, like my catchier melodies, like my melodies that are kind of like a pop song, but you know, like my better ones, I think, my more catchy pop songy kind of melodies. My catchier melodies are always paired with adult lyrics. It just happens that way. Don't plan it. Almost all of them. Even my unconscious doesn't want to be popular, you know. Part of the problem with capoing up 9 frets. Now this one is difficult too because it's new, not because it's out of my range, because I just wrote it. So I write for my current range, you know. Old me didn't write for new me. Selfish bastard. He just wrote for old me, and now that I'm new me, I can't sing those songs, not nearly as well. That's why they're all recorded. GeneBurnett.com, musical recordings, they're all free. All right, here we go. This one is called Time's Arrow. I wrote this tomorrow after you're gone, when I'm still pretending I'm glad you moved on. Right now I'm hoping that I have been wrong, but I wrote this tomorrow after you're gone. Best of luck yesterday to you and to me. There's love in those hearts, but there's pain underneath. Which one will win, and to what degree? Best of luck yesterday to you and to me. Time's arrow flies east, time's arrow flies west. Time's arrow flies circles inside my head. Time's arrow, like Cupid's, brings down the best. Time's arrow, like Cupid's, is bloody and red. Breakups or makeups, which are we in between? Point of view's everything, even in dreams. Time's on a bender, so we'll have to see. Breakups or makeups, which are we in between? Time's arrow flies east, time's arrow flies west. Time's arrow flies circles inside my head. Time's arrow, like Cupid's, brings down the best. Time's arrow, like Cupid's, hangs on a thread. Best of luck yesterday, to you and to me. There's love in those hearts, but there's pain underneath. Which one will win? Maybe all three. Best of luck yesterday, to you and to me. All right, there you have it. Arrow songs. That was Time's Arrow. Not recorded yet, hopefully this summer. That was Arrow songs. There's no part 1, there's no part 2, there's no take 2. It's just Arrow songs. And I do this every Sunday night. Pick a theme, post it here, share it on Facebook, 8 o'clock Pacific time. And then I share my musical friends, the people I'm catching up with and listening to over there on Facebook and the thread below this video, which I repost over there. All my music's free, GeneBurnett.com. Go to musical recordings. Breathe deep, take good care of yourself, listen to your friends, and we'll see you next time.